Court tonight went into the summer recess by first handing down more major legal decisions, including one that weakens gay rights in the name of, the justices say, strengthening free speech.
In a 6-3 decision, the court said a web designer could turn away a potential customer because he was gay.
Our Ari Height is here with reaction to that ruling. Ari?
Yeah, the designer we're talking about, her name is Lori Smith, and she says her religion objects to same-sex marriage, and therefore she should not be required to create a website for a same-sex couple. The court agreed, and that has some people applauding and others wondering what might be coming next. The Supreme Court ruling says a website designer in Colorado does not have to accept a gay couple as a client, that her freedom of speech allows her to refuse to design something. The designer celebrated the decision.
Colorado can't force me or anyone to say something we don't believe. This is a victory for all Americans across our great country, whether you share my beliefs or hold different beliefs.
Rand Hawk, though, was not celebrating.
I was sort of expecting it, but I did not expect it to be this bad.
Hawk is the president of the Palm Beach County Human Rights Coalition. He says it's not just this ruling that bothers him, it's what might come next.
They're using a First Amendment argument here, which just opens the door for people who want to discriminate against gay people.
And Tama Cudman says this is not just about gay people.
The reality is that we don't know how far they can push this ruling.
Cudman is an attorney in Palm Beach County. She says, theoretically, this decision could be interpreted to mean anybody could refuse a customer based on almost any reason, like the color of someone's skin or someone's religion.
How far can a person object to providing services or doing business with people based on their personal discriminations or their personal opinions?
Hawk agrees and says he prays it's something we never experience here at home.
We can only hope that regardless of the license that people now get from the United States Supreme Court to discriminate, that won't happen here.
In that Supreme Court case, it started because Smith had been battling a Colorado state law which had said she could not turn away a customer because of their sexual orientation. Cudman told me tonight she wonders if that ruling will make it impossible for any state to enforce an anti-discrimination law. One thing everybody agrees on here is that this story is not over yet. Reporting live, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.